breakup or proposal? In a move that left fans gasping for answers, Jung Hae unfollowed Jung So-min on Instagram, sending shockwaves across social media. Just when the public began speculating a painful breakup, the actor turned the tables in the most unexpected way, a bold, public proposal exactly 24 hours later. What really happened behind closed doors? Was it a lover's spat gone viral? A secret plan to mislead the media? Or the emotional climax of a love story no one saw coming? The internet is buzzing. The agencies are silent. And the truth? It's more explosive than anyone imagined. Let's uncover every twist, turn, and hidden clue, right here with Red Carpet Revealed. For 24 hours, the South Korean entertainment world came to a halt. Fans, netizens, and even fellow celebrities were left speechless when Jung Hae, known for his calm demeanor and private lifestyle, suddenly unfollowed actress Jung So-min, his long-rumored love interest. But what came next was even more explosive. At exactly 9:06 p.m. the following evening, Jung Hae was spotted on stage during a charity event, where he made an emotional speech directed at someone very special in the audience. As cameras zoomed in, all eyes landed on Jung So-min, sitting expressionless, her fingers nervously intertwined, and then, the line that no one could have predicted. "I was wrong. I took a joke too far. And I hurt someone I care about deeply." It wasn't a proposal, not in the romantic, diamond ring kind of way. But it was raw, it was vulnerable, it was real. A social media storm and a silent response. The chaos had begun a day earlier. Dispatch was the first to report the mysterious Instagram activity, noting that Jung Hae had not only unfollowed Jung So-min but had also deleted every photo that featured or even hinted at her presence. Panic ensued. Fan forums exploded with theories. Did they fight? Did they break up? Was it a PR stunt? Or were they never together at all? But both actors remained completely silent, fueling speculation further. No agency statements, no clarifications, just silence. What made things even stranger was that Jung So-min was seen smiling and chatting with friends at a cafe that afternoon. As if nothing had happened. Her expression showed no signs of heartbreak, but there was something unusually calm in her eyes. Too calm. Dispatch's exclusive. The joke that went too far. According to a source close to the actor, Dispatch later revealed that the entire incident stemmed from a misunderstood prank. Jung Hae, in an off-the-record conversation with friends, had joked about Jung So-min being too perfect to be real, and called her a method actress even in real life. The comment, although meant playfully, was overheard and misinterpreted as an insult toward her authenticity, suggesting she was fake or manipulative. The quote made its way back to So-min through a third party. And that's when things began to unravel. She didn't yell, the source said. She just stopped responding. That scared him more than anything. In what seemed like a moment of frustration and guilt, Jung Hae unfollowed her. Not to hurt her, but in his words, to punish myself for saying something I shouldn't have. The apology heard around the country. The following night's charity gala had never been part of any damage control strategy. Jung Hae was scheduled to appear weeks in advance. But when he learned that Jung So-min had also been invited, he made a decision that would change everything. Standing before hundreds of guests and thousands more watching the livestream, he confessed, not love, but fault. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't glamorous. His voice trembled. He even stuttered once. But his eyes never left hers. "I don't expect forgiveness tonight," he said, "but I wanted to tell you this publicly. Because hurting you in private was the worst kind of cowardice." The crowd fell into a stunned silence. Jung So-min's expression remained unreadable. But then, a small nod. Almost imperceptible. A gesture only he would recognize. And just like that, the curtain fell on one of the most talked about unscripted dramas in Korean entertainment this year. What happens now? As of this morning, no official statements have been made. But Dispatch confirmed that Jung Hae followed Jung So-min again. And she, in return, liked one of his older posts, a candid photo of cherry blossoms with the caption, "Spring always forgives winter." Their relationship status remains undefined. But maybe that's the beauty of it. Not everything needs to end with a ring. Sometimes, the most powerful proposal is a heartfelt apology. And then, just one day later, everything flipped, again. ACT1. The unfollow. It happened on a quiet Tuesday morning. No statement, no warning, just a void. Followers noticed immediately that Jung Hae had not only unfollowed Jung So-min but also wiped clean every trace of her from his social media. Gone were the cozy behind-the-scenes photos from their last drama. Gone were the subtle captions that fans had long believed were inside jokes only the two of them understood. But what stung most was the silence. Both agencies declined to comment. And both stars? Nowhere to be found. ACT2. The silence. That night, Jung So-min was seen in Hanam-dong, sitting alone in a quiet cafe. Dressed in all black. According to Dispatch, she ordered a single cup of chamomile tea. Her face unreadable. Her phone untouched on the table. She stared out the window for 42 minutes. Unmoving. As rain began to fall. Was she heartbroken? Or simply thinking? No one could tell. But the silence spoke volumes. Fans speculated that this wasn't just a lover's quarrel. This was a fracture that couldn't be ignored. ACT3. The stage. The very next evening, Jung Hae appeared at a scheduled charity gala. The event was not expected to make headlines until he took the microphone. With So-min seated just rows away, he began, "I hurt someone important to me. I thought I was being funny. But I crossed a line I didn't even realize was there." Gasps. Eyes turned to So-min, who remained still, composed. Watching him, Hae-in's voice wavered, but he didn't look away. This isn't a confession, and it's not an excuse. It's just an apology. A real one. There was no romantic music. No kneeling. No declarations of love. Only sincerity. The kind that makes a room fall completely silent. ACT4. The curtain falls. The audience applauded politely. So-min did not. She nodded once, gently, then turned to leave before the event ended. By morning, social media buzzed with one question: are they back together? But Dispatch, always a step ahead, had something more to say. At 5:48 a.m., just hours after the event, Jung So-min was photographed boarding a KTX train to Jeonju. Alone, dressed in a beige coat and sneakers, holding nothing but a book and a small overnight bag. Jeonju, a city she once mentioned in an interview as, "where I'd like to disappear one day and live quietly. Away from lights and cameras." She didn't post anything. She didn't explain. She just left. ACT5. A beautiful goodbye. And what of Jung Hae? He stayed in Seoul. He didn't follow her. He didn't post. He didn't chase headlines. The man who had once deleted every trace of her now left one untouched. A story highlight of cherry blossoms with the words, "Some things are beautiful only because they end." No fanfare. No reunion. No media-fueled romance comeback. Just acceptance. Final notes. In a world where love stories are often crafted for views and contracts, perhaps this was something more real, more fragile, more human. Sometimes, an apology isn't meant to fix things. Sometimes, it's just meant to honor what was lost, and say goodbye with grace. Whatever they were, whatever they could have been, one thing is certain: it was real, and it was enough. Red carpet revealed we'll be watching. But this time, maybe, from a respectful distance.